Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay that I had. This was on Thursday of last week, so I've been sitting on this footage since then, because obviously most of my time over the weekend is spent in the Trials of Osiris. So yep, now the Trials is over for the weekend. I've got time to sit down and do some editing. So this right here is actually a 20 kill streak that I went on Thursday. Had a ton of fun. I played a lot last week on hammers. So, you know, I think the hammers are probably in the best place they've been since the nerf they took, since before that nerf, you know, when they first came out, when the Taken King released, and they were like godly, and everybody, when you heard that dong, when the hammers go off, everyone just scatters. They're like, crap, no, what do you think about that? So I think they're in the best place they've been in since then. They're obviously not, I mean, they're still not blatantly overpowered like they were then, but they have had some sort of dark ages. People have said in the past it's the worst subclass in the game offensively. So I think that it's in a decent spot right now, and I've had a lot of fun playing with it. You know, with the hammers, I feel like, especially now that there's less special on the map, you've got a lot more potential for multi-kills and team wipes and stuff like that. And you'll actually see that in this gameplay. I've got several breakers. I did have one complete team wipe, but the kills were spaced out enough that it didn't count as a multi-kill, so I didn't get a Reaper off of it, but it was a full team wipe with the hammers, and then followed it up with a couple of primary shots. So this is a nice 20 kill streak that I went on using the hammers. This is a nice push in here. I get a nice breaker on these dudes. So I get the 4-piece, and then I didn't realize there were guys pushing that heavy box. So I'm like, oh crap, I could have had some more kills there. So I just double back, get another nice 2-piece here. So just kind of laying the hurting on the folks. But let me just encourage you, if you haven't played much 6's lately, especially like Control, Clash, we're gonna see some of the downsizing with the playlist. I think that's actually a good thing, a really good thing. So it'll hopefully up the overall quality of the connections and experience when we're playing. So I think that's definitely the right call, is downsizing the number of playlists that we have, basically cutting them in half. So if you haven't played 6's of late, let me encourage you to do so. This is where my 20 kill streak ended. I really wanted that. We ran out of medals, but this guy dropped a Nova on my face. I didn't particularly like it. But 6's is great right now. You know, I'm able to bust out some primary weapons I don't typically use. There are a lot of sidearms. It's just the nature of it. A lot of people run around with sidearms. I just kind of have to deal with it right now. But you can use other things. You know, I've had a lot of success running around with a shoddy of late, just because if you manage your green well, if you manage your the timing of the boxes, the special ammo, you make good team pushes for those boxes and whatnot, you can set yourself up for a lot of success using a shotgun or a sniper rifle right now. But you just have to be a lot more cognizant of it, to be honest. So I do wish there was more green ammo available for those other special weapons, because I do think they have a lot of character. But I don't know, maybe we'll see some changes, maybe we won't. That all comes down to the reveal stream that we'll see tomorrow. I am anticipating that we are going to see some significant changes to at least the Trials of Osiris. But outside of that, I'm hopeful, but I doubt that we'll see any major changes outside of Trials, just to tee you up for what I think we're going to see. But anyway, 6's is a lot of fun right now. If you haven't gotten in here, I would encourage you to do so. You can get a lot of really nice clips, a lot of really nice plays, just because of the way that things are right now with the lack of special ammo. So, and it is fun to be able to use some other primaries you don't typically use. I've had some successful games running around with a hard light, not because hard light is good, but because all the things that shut it down most easily are less readily available, aka shotguns, snipers, whatever. So anyways, get in there and pull some weapons out you don't typically use. See if you can get some good clips. I would encourage you guys. 6's is a lot of fun to play with friends, with teammates, with clanmates. If you're not already in a clan and you do play a lot of Destiny, I would encourage you to try and find one. There are lots of places you can go to where people are recruiting. Another thing you can do is just send people messages that you play decently well with. I actually have some of my longest lasting friendships in gaming happened because I was playing a match and me and another guy were on top of our team. We played really well, and messaged him after and said, hey, yeah, we really cleaned house, didn't we? It was a lot of fun. And then we're like, hey, we're going to party up. And we party up, strike up a conversation, get on each other's friends list, and one thing leads to another, and 2 years later, I'm still playing with the guy. So, yeah, there's really great ways of networking in gaming. Gaming is primarily a social thing these days. And even when you're playing solo, you're playing alongside a lot of other players, at least in multiplayer games, that is. But it's definitely a social hobby to have, so I would encourage you to maximize that. Gaming is best when spent with other folks, because we naturally want to experience great, fun moments with other people. I mean, that's why when you have a nice play, you record it because you want to send it to your friends, or you want to post it on YouTube. We have that desire to share our fun moments with other people. So if other people are in the fire team with you, there you go. They're right there to experience it with you and laugh with you. And some of my favorite moments in gaming history have been when I'm playing with other people and they're not even my plays, but seeing other people make these ridiculous plays and we laugh about it. And you're like, that was crazy. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's how you make good memories. So I would encourage you, if you're not in a clan, if you don't play with other people a lot, make an effort to make that happen. Even if you're not a very overly social person, we all have, absolutely everybody has that drive, that desire to be around other people, so capitalize on it. And if you want to play with me sometime, midweek, like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, I do a lot of raffles, especially in the 6's playlist, where I'll do a raffle, I'll pull in viewers 5 at a time, and I'll just play with 5 people for 3 to 4 matches. We talk, I get to meet you guys, talk to you, make some plays together, and have a good time. And then we just do another raffle, rotate more people in. So I mean, that's groups of 5 at a time after 3 to 4 matches. So over the course of the 3 to 4 hours that I'm streaming, I get to play with a lot of different people, and it's a lot of fun. Generally, it's around 20 people. So yeah, I get to meet a lot of folks. So your chances are pretty good. If you want to have a shot to come in and play with me, I would encourage you to stop by the midweek streams where we do these raffles. And then obviously on Mondays I do raffles all day on Twitch, and yeah, pull in viewers. It's it's 2 to 3, maybe 4 tops players I get to play with in those scenarios, just because it's trials. It takes a long time. It's upwards of 7 to 8 matches per card. So, but anyways, I do spend a lot of my time during the weeks playing with people, and people that I have never played with before. It's good fun. So, along with that does come some criticism. You get a lot of people who will say, well, it's really easy to get clips when you're playing in a full stack team. It's like, yeah, kinda, but I mean, I've never played with these people before. We have no chemistry, and we're not even doing a lot in the way of call-outs, because I'm just trying to meet these people and ask them questions about who they are, what they're about, where they're from, that sort of stuff. So, anyways, it is what it is. But hopefully, some of you have had the chance to play with me. If you have, let me know in the comment section. Be like, yeah, I want to raffle one time. Some of these names have become regulars. I see them in chat all the time. They've won a couple of raffles. They get to come in. I start to recognize them. So it is nice to be able to meet you guys, and I really would like to. So if you're a follower of the YouTube channel, but you've never come by the Twitch stream, and maybe Twitch isn't your thing, I totally understand that. But if you do want to play together sometime, feel free to stop in midweek and just just throw your name in the raffle and see where we go from there. But hey, a little bit of side commentary in the gameplay here. This was a scenario where it's like surrounded. There's a red everywhere. Teammates around me are dying. I'm like, excuse me, I need to borrow your bubble. And I jump through the mound, and I have no health, and there's red all over the radar. So I run in here, I jump up, and I bait them in. And he's like, where'd he go? I take that kill. This guy didn't see me, so he turns around and I get that kill, and I'm like, why am I alive? And I push out here and I get another couple of kills. But yeah, it's just fun. 6's is fun because of the chaos, and you have these shining moments where you manage the chaos really well. Or maybe it's not that you made the right decision, it's just that you were really, really lucky and you end up making a really cool looking play. And so those moments are memorable. So anyways, all is to say, guys, 6's. 6's is a great place to make some plays, to get some clips, to have some fun, and to do so with other people, be it me or other folks on your friends list. So try and capitalize on that. I know some people say that Destiny's kind of getting stale format. I totally get it. But this is one of the best ways to keep things fresh, is here in the 6's playlist. The chaos is just a lot of fun sometimes, and it gives you lots of play potential, lots of potential for big clips and big moments. So take advantage of it. So hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. I got to get to editing and breaking down some trial stuff from the weekend. I hope to catch you in the Crucible.